CM 365, all about Carnatic music.
Today being Saraswati Puja, I thought I'll share a beautiful composition of Sri Muthuswami Dikshitar on Goddess Saraswati. Of course, we have had quite a few other composers also composing on Goddess Saraswati in a general manner, but this is specifically composed by Dikshitar on the Saraswati residing in Kashmira, where he makes a mention of this also in the Charanam as Kashmira Vihara. So we come to know that this is dedicated to the Saraswati residing there, in the temple there. This is also composed in a very rare ragam Kalavati, and like the master that Dikshitar is always is, in terms of incorporating the ragam Mudhra beautifully into the composition. The opening itself is Kalavati Kamalasana Yuvati. So where Kalavati of course refers to the goddess of learning, it incidentally is also the name of the ragam in which this particular composition is. Let us look at the Pallavi, Anupallavi and Charanam separately and also the meaning of each. Kalavati Kamalasana Yuvati, Kalavati Kamalasana Yuvati, Kalavati Kamalasana Yuvati, Kalyanam Kalayatu Saraswati, Kalavati Kamalasana Yuvati. Just two simple lines conveying what I said. Kalavati, which means of course the goddess of learning. Saraswati is what he is trying to address to. Kalyanam Kalavati Kamalasana Yuvati. So one who is a young woman seated on the lotus, and Kalyanam Kalayatu Saraswati. So O Saraswati, please shower all the good things on us. Kalavati Kamalasana Yuvati. Now let's look at the Anupallavi. Bala bala mantrarna rupini, bala bala mantrarna rupini, Bharati matrika sharirini, bala bala mantrarna rupini, Bharati matrika sharirini, Malali vidarini vagvani, Madhukaraveni vidapani, Malali vidarini vagvani, Madhukaraveni vidapani, Kalavati Kamalasana Yuvati. So in the Anupallavi he says that the goddess here he addresses and says Bala Bala Mantrarna Rupini Bharati Matrika Sharirini. So where he says that, O goddess, who is in the form of the meaning of the Bala Bala mantra, O Bharati, O goddess with the form of the mother, then O goddess who destroys malice, and O goddess who is of the voice and words. And finally this he says that O goddess whose braid appears as if covered by the bees, that is Madhukara Veni Veena Pani. That's what he's trying to explain here. Now coming to the Charana. Sharajyotsna Shubrakare Shashivadana Kashmira Vihara, Sharajyotsna Shubrakare Shashivadana Kashmira Vihara, Vara Sharada Parakusha Dara Varada Abhaya Pasha Pustaka Kara Surarchita Padambuja Shobana Shweta Pankaja Sana Suradana Purari Guru Guha Hridaya Ranjani Murari Snusha Niranjani Kalavati. Sharad Jyotsna Shubhra Karavar, he says, O goddess who is shining like the autumn moon, and O goddess who does good to everyone, O goddess with moon-like face, Shashi Vadana Kashmira Vihara. As I mentioned earlier, he indicates that O goddess who lives in Kashmira and who is beyond everything. Then O Sharada, who holds the divine gourd and who shows sign of protection and boon by her hands, and holds the book and noose in her other hands. And then he says, O goddess whose feet is worshipped by the Devas, O shining one who sits on a white lotus flower, O goddess who entertains the heart of Guru Guha, O goddess who is the daughter-in-law of Vishnu, and O goddess who is unstained. So here the Mudhra, Guru Guha, also is beautifully interwoven. Purari Guru Guha Hridaya Ranjani Murari Snusha Niranjani Kalavati Kamalasana Yuvati Kalyanam Kalayatu Saraswati Kalavati Kamalasana Yuvati. This is a beautiful composition of Dikshitar, and as I mentioned earlier, this is in a very rare ragam, Kalavati, and there is absolutely no other composition also in this ragam. So that way, as a composition exclusively on the goddess Saraswati in Kashmira, as well as in a very rare ragam, we see that this holds great value to us.
CM 365, all about Carnatic music.